what gave me the idea to get ALPS started. And it really, probably as much as anything, came down to these three. So I had the opportunity to spend 16 years working in the outdoor industry for another well-known backpacking brand. I grew up out here in little bitty New Haven, Missouri, and had the opportunity to get into the outdoor industry. And it was phenomenal business training because I started out in design, worked up into sales and marketing, and then ended up running a brand for the last 6 or 7 years that I was there, which gave me the business training. I was commuting into St. Louis. It was an hour commute if I left early. And the challenge was that I had a set of circumstances there that too often had me needing to stay till 5 or 5:30. So then if I would leave at 5:30, then I wouldn't get home until 6:30 or 7. And I could tell all three of these guys were going to be busy in school and sports and activities. And just one day I woke up and told my wife, I said, I'm not going to do this. You know, you hear the phrase a lot, life's too short. And even though I loved what I was doing, I was just stubborn enough to say, I think I can pull this off. So then after she picked herself up off the floor from probably fainting, and even though she was phenomenal support from the beginning, I just said, that's what we're going to do. And we'd always said to the kids that if they had an interest in wanting to be in the business, they could. I said from day one that what I needed were some kind of pillars of the business. I needed somebody solid in sales, somebody solid in product development and international sourcing. And so then Sarah very appropriately said, well, Dad, what am I going to do? And I said, you're going to make sure that what he buys and he wants to sell, that you're going to get it here on time. Because when you're a wholesaler and sell to dealers, it doesn't do any good in a seasonal business to have product come in late. So they all three have unbelievably important jobs to do.
It was a very appealing thing to be able to, you know, come back and help, hopefully continue the business that my dad had started, and didn't really have any idea that it was going to grow the way that it has over the last 20 years that I've been here. But it's, yeah, very satisfying to see some of the progress that we've made and some of the inroads that we've made with dealers and product categories and stuff like that. So
yeah, a lot of what Brian said obviously echoes for me as well. The opportunity to be able to get to work with not only family but friends. We've got a lot of friends that work here at ALPS, and that's truly what we try to build a culture around, is a family atmosphere. So whether you're blood family like this or just people that work here, we really try to have that culture of a true work family as well.
And for me, it seemed just like the natural fit. I watched my 2 older brothers join the company and really liked what I had seen, so I wanted to be a part of that too.
Just knowing that all of this that we've gotten started can now continue. We've got a phenomenal plan. You know, we've got all 3 of my kids that are ready to take over.
Well, and I think it's a testament to ALPS too that we did start with just packs, and you use the phrase that dealers always said, wave your ALPS magic wand. So they could see what we were doing is working, and they wanted to see it more. So to be able to wave our magic wand and come up with tents and furniture and keep adding products says a lot about our positioning and our quality.
Yeah.